Following the signs, welcome in Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement. If you're new here, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Yes, I have Sunday hair. And if you're returning, welcome back. Let's get a message for you guys. It is a glorious day here, and it just so happens to be my eldest daughter's birthday. So currently, this time 14 years ago, I was in labour. And as we know, it's a pretty big deal. Labour, there's a lot of inner strength that is required throughout labour, isn't there? And if you're careless like me, you'll wait to the last minute to ask for pain relief and then be denied. But anyway, I feel like who I'm connecting with is, you do have a lot of inner strength. You've got a lot of endurance. And the path that you've been on is, or where you're currently at right now, is one that is going to require just that from you, Virgo. I have pulled a spread here, and we're gonna work through it. I've also got some angel messages for you. So settle in. Maybe you want to make yourself a cuppa. I don't know how long this will take, but we will get through it. I'm trying a new spread here. So just to remember where I'm at, I may look down just to make sure I'm reading this correctly, but it's a little more in depth. And it is going to be about, your current circumstances, what is evolving and where the energy is being blocked, and the conclusion based upon the current conditions or future influences. So let's have a look, Virgo. It's currently where you stand. Standing quite strong here with the Sun. It's also a confirmation, a yes card. If you're feeling like an all systems go type vibe, you could be quite optimistic at this current time and warm for others to be around. You're the type of person that you have an ability of making other people, see the brighter side of things. And it can be, your way of communicating, I don't see you as being a very forceful Virgo in the sense that you have a lot of care behind the way you address people and often providing like a better way. So you could feel like in your current situation right now that you're quite happy with where you're at. The other people that are surrounding you at this time, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. These are people that do move quite slowly. And maybe this does suit you to a degree, being an earth sign as well. You like to know, you're that sign of routine and predictability. You like to know what others are doing and what to expect, when to expect it. You really do like a plan, like to know what's happening next in order to, organize everything else around certain things. The age 19 could have been significant for you. There's something you're not able to see yet though, Virgo. And it's something with the Five of Swords energy here. It's something that, could have you really start to begin to question those around you and why you're starting to get in your head about those around you, They seem to be just moving along as they do, like, you almost could be waiting for something or do spend a lot of time waiting for the people around you. And yeah, you might not be acknowledging the fact that this is bothering you at this time. Maybe they're not being, there's something that's going on here. But it's something that's really causing you a lot of anxiety and stress. Feels like a bit of a headache, like, fuck's sake. I'm sure that they said, or wasn't this supposed to be turning out this way? But it's something that is influencing this situation. It's going to be like a matter of who can I trust here? Can I trust myself here? And then we get to, you know, this path that you are considering, or where the situation is currently heading in. This is where that strength comes in. This is going to be something that does require a lot of endurance from you. Something where you're going to have to, you know, be able to compose yourself and to dig deep, because this is going to require like a humility factor in, you know, you're someone with a very big heart. And, you know, maybe there's been moments throughout your life where this has been used against you and taken advantage of. You know, especially like that skill that you do have of organizing and knowing what needs to be done, knowing what is necessary for others in order for them to achieve. So this could be like people that you work with, maybe potentially. There's something that is currently surrounding this situation and the surrounding circumstances. And we do have the Queen of Swords here. This could be like an older air sign. Or this could be just a situation that does require a lot of honesty. It requires clarity. And it requires, you know, a fair approach in things, the way that it is addressed. Just really noticing in on these flags currently. Yeah, we've got that real surrender in the white and red there. Some of you could have air within your chart, but yeah, could be a lot of an influence on someone's opinion surrounding this situation. Or someone does oversee a lot of your decision making. So what is evolving here? And where the energy is being directed for you, Virgo, at this time. So what to do next and how to approach this situation. We've got the Ace of Swords here. There could be a conversation that needs to be had. There's also like a trust in what you're feeling and thinking here, a trust in your own intuition and your potential connection to your higher self here. There is something that you are starting to see in a situation. And it is going to require you to really be in a good headspace in order to approach this situation too, to be thinking clearly. If we really look at this card, like deep in thought here, deep in focus, and with the eyes closed there, really going back into that subconscious, into that pineal gland, that intuition, that inner knowing. But yeah, noticing the crow here, like it could be a message that comes in. Now this could be like a channeled message that you get and you receive from source. This could also be like showing up in the form of, you know, hearing it in a song lyrics, or a line in a movie, something on the radio, and then someone says it out loud. You know what I mean? There's going to be something where you really make a link, a connection within your mind that might show up here in this situation. So like the influences from your partnerships, alliances, romantic interests, we've got the Magician here. It's your energy, Virgo energy, Gemini energy here. Sorry, I have an itchy hip. That could be symbolic to somebody, or I just low-key have an itchy hip. You know, you've learnt a lot on your path, and it's, you know, the things that you do want to achieve and manifest in your life are based on the things that you've learnt that you do not want, that you don't want to have. You know, and that's why you are at this level of, you know, being able to bring into your life those new opportunities, those new things, and from a very balanced state, very much trusting that you're capable and worthy. You could be really wanting to surround yourself with those type of people. You know, people around you, or even maybe this is things that you consume, even watching tarot, for example, is, you know, that you are capable of achieving your dreams, that there is more out there for you to be able to achieve. You know, being able to spread and share what you know. Just, you know, I know personally myself, a lot of tarot that I have watched and readers that I've really resonated or connected with. Like, they have no idea probably just the influence that they have had on my life, or at the times where I've felt like there's no one behind me, like it's been that beacon of light. And yeah, so you do have an ability to think beyond just what's in front of you, and that keeps you inspired here. You know, what others are saying about this situation at this time, but not to you, Virgo, with this Four of Cups energy, is maybe like, you know, people see you to be someone that's never satisfied, that's never quite happy with, you know, what you receive or what you think you deserve. And this is probably based on their own limitations, mind you. Like, this is because they are settling for bullshit, toxic connections, for example. And that could be like why you yourself are just like, no, like I don't want to, you know, I know what I'm looking for. Why should I have to settle anymore? I'm kind of done with that. You know, and you could like be receiving a lot of offers around you, but you know, these could be from people that you don't feel the connection with in that way that you want to pursue. You know, maybe you are waiting for new here, for something new. Or something that you have had. Something that you have had. Because we've got here in your hopes, wishes, and possible outcome, depending on what's happening now with the Six of Cups energy here. You know, there's something that you want to reinvent in your life. You know, like you want to rehab. And this could be like loyal friends, loyal friendship, something that stays with you for ages, someone that is going to stick around. You know, there's a tendency with the Six of Cups to get nostalgic and to, you know, get stuck in that idolization of how, you know, you think something should be. Go back to how something was. I'm hearing Harry Styles, as it was. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. But, you know, I do love this card, though. It reminds me of that movie, Dog's Journey. In that movie, the boy Bailey, he gets the dog, and the dog dies or gets sent away. But anyway, it's the story of it is that soul of that dog evolving and going to different owners. But then, like, his third or fourth life, he comes back and he's in the same area as his original owner, Bailey, and he re-finds him, and it is very beautiful. And they realize it's each other in another form. And now I'm really getting that vibe of, you know, you wanting to meet your soulmate, your person, your past life connection, the divine connection that you know is out there. It could be calling you. And you do feel like when you meet this person that it's going to be like that stranger that you recognize. So what is driving this situation? Well, the want for collaboration, to be working alongside someone that you can trust. Everyone's, you know, wanting the same things here, wanting to finish things together. being helpful, considerate of each other's opinions, and you know, I'm also noticing like that red string there, representative of like that red string of fate, like something that ties you together, that's always been connected together. You know, something that you believe is out there. So the state that you are progressing towards, the energy coming in, we've got the Seven of Wands here. You're going to continue to be determined, Virgo. You know, very much withholding the boundaries that you've currently put in place in order to be focused, to really hone in on these desires and these passions that you do have in your life. And this energy is coming towards you too. You could notice like, you know, things are happening that are really requiring you to be like, okay, like, am I going to talk the talk and walk the walk here? Like, yes, I will. And like, just start turning the head on the side. It's like, I don't even want to, you know, look at certain things anymore because I just know that they're not for me. I really want to just not have to see that right now and focus in on the things that I do want to see. Coming back to this Sun card, the things that I do want to see, that I know to be true, that give me positive thoughts. And I'm standing on that. No one's going to fuck with this image that I have. And with this card confirming that, you're on the right track there, Virgo. So what do we got here? Influences from others that will have impact on the resolution of this matter with the Six of Swords here. It's like, you know, seeing others that have been able to leave toxicity and chaos and instability, unstable environments. There are others that are showing you that this is possible, this is achievable. You know, is it, do many that do it know where the hell they're going? No. But they know that there's, you know, it's got to be better than what they're currently feeling, or, you know, being able to move on from stress or things that impact that thought process of, you know, the things you want to bring into your life, manifest into your environment. And it's like you're being called here. Others who are following the call. There's a need for you to follow the call here, Virgo. And watching others and listening to others that have done so really will inspire you that it is attainable. No matter if this does mean that you'll be stepping into that hermit mode. You know, and you've really got, what have you failed to take into account, but also what can be corrected with this Empress energy here is that you are of divine energy. That what you are and who you are is a very abundant and giving person. That you do know your worth. That you know how to pour back into yourself. And that itself, Virgo, is admirable. And you may just be forgetting this here. You know, some of you could be mothers or fathers, parents here, caregivers. And, you know, you've got this ability to be able to alchemize things in your life and grow things from nothing here. Based on these, you know, these good things that you are doing and wanting for yourself here. So if you are currently not feeling this energy, this is the message right here to remind yourself and to allow me to remind you that you are beauty, like earth angel vibes, okay? And you may not be surrounding yourself with people that are recognizing that due to their own lack of introspection. So what can't be changed unless drastic measures are taken? With the Seven of Pentacles here, well, this is going to be like what you invest into, what you want to nourish in your life right now. You know, there's something that's going to require you to take your focus and intention from something. We'll get some clarification on that card there. Because at the moment you are heavily focused on something, but is this, you know, taking you in the right direction? The outcome of the matter based on what is changing, your response to the matter can change this outcome. We've got the Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning achievable here. Starting up of something new, igniting something new in your life. Something could be happening. I mean, for some of you, this could be pregnancy. This could be a baby that's coming into being here, or could potentially be. And then, like, are you happy with who that is with, or how that has occurred for you, or how that has happened? Like, something could be, you could be someone that sort of does think quite linear here. And this type of thing would, you know, completely throw that lineage. Or maybe, you know, that's where something is heading, but it's not with who you want it to be. I don't know, Virgo here, but shit. Let's get some further clarification. Where did I sit my deck? Lime cordial could be someone's favorite. All right, I'm looking like an idiot moving around. I'm going to pause for a second, find what the fuck I just did with this deck. Okay, I found it, Virgo. You would laugh if you knew where I found it. Under a larger oracle card. Anyway, also I've forgotten the cards that I did pull. What you're not seeing already. It's going on behind the scenes from the bottom of the deck. We've got like the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords. There's an ending that could be definitely coming up or happening that, you know, is bubbling. It's someone could be making a decision to walk away, whether this is you or someone else. All right, I did find them. So let's get some clarification here. I wanted a little more on the other people surrounding your circumstances. What is the Knight of Pentacles here? Please, Spirit. Chariot. Could be a Cancerian. This is like, yeah, something that's progressing in your life, something that's moving forward at this time. And it's interesting, this guy who moves like so slowly and methodically, like something is driving forward here. And there's a victory here, an overcoming of something, or driving something, some driving force, even though it's slow. You know, and this could be that want for wholeness. What is the Chariot? Hanged Man in the reverse. Yeah, something that someone could be avoiding looking at, the people that are around you. I see you as potentially being this one that is, you know, doing the inner work and moving yourself forward in life, but you're being sort of held back by these people that are not willing to make that sacrifice. Or this, you know, not looking to self-evolve, to spiritually evolve. Let's have a look here. What is this Seven of Pentacles? What was that card? What cannot be changed with that Seven of Pentacles? Two of Swords nearly come out there. Shit. Page of Wands, yeah. Definitely could be something new. Something that happened potentially in the last fire season, which would have been Leo season. This is where something's heading. What do we got there? Georgia. That name could be significant to someone. What is the Ace of Wands? King of Swords. Who is the King of Swords to Virgo? Nine of Swords. Something that like could potentially send you into someone that has already previously caused you a lot of sleepless nights and stress, Virgo. This is someone that could potentially continue to do so here. I mean, he's very clear and direct king, but there's not a lot of you know, warmth behind the way he delivers things at time. He will just tell you what he believes to be fair, which may not be something that feels very good for you. Yeah. What was the Six of Cups for Virgo? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, well, that's like that, you know, lower octave of the Empress there. You do want to achieve success. To be successful. And to also be surrounded by others that are successful and are, you know, uplifting and achieving the same things. Someone could be working with herbs or botanics, flower energy here, but someone could make like smudge sticks or something here, I'm getting. Or just, yeah, be really self-sufficient. You like to get outdoors. Someone could have a bird, or the bird itself could be symbolic here of just peace. People that bring you peace. And you're waiting for this. You know, there's been a lot of sacrifices that you have made. You remaining hopeful here. Yes, they're coming. All right. What's the closing message here for Virgo? We've got the World, Six of Pentacles, High Priestess, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, King of Cups. It's like when you keep believing in that luck, in that magic. It could even be someone that you may meet. It's a bit of like an air of serendipity here. Someone that shows you what it feels like to be reciprocal. You know, you could like literally think of this person and you get a message from them, that type of thing. And this is something that you're going to want to hold on to and will remind you, you know, why it was worth getting rid of the things that weren't necessary in your life. And you know, and from this emotional stability, it's like more comes in because you start vibing higher and attracting more to you. And if we think of this Empress energy, she doesn't chase, she attracts. And I really feel like you're being called. You're being called to do this, Virgo. I'm going to wrap this one up. Virgo, if this resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe, hype, whatever you feel like doing. And if it is your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for this month. If it's already been, happy birthday. And I send you my love. I'll see you in the next one. Keep following the signs.